What's up, everyone? Welcome back. We have a huge EuroLeague night ahead of us for February 13th. So, you know what that means. Let's jump right in and find some winners, shall we?
But before we get into the games, just a real quick shout out to our sponsors, MyStake and Vadada. Seriously, if you're looking to get in on the action, check out the links down in the description. They've got some special bonuses just for you guys.
All right, today we're zeroing in on 5 key matchups. The goal here isn't just to throw stats at you. It's to piece together the story behind each game so you can build that killer ticket. So, let's do it.
Okay, here's the game plan for today. We'll start with Žalgiris versus Hapoel, then jump to Monaco taking on Baskonia. After that, we've got the huge clash between Pau and Fenerbahce. And to finish things off, we'll hit the late-night derbies and then wrap it all up with the full look at the ticket.
All right, game 1. We're looking at Žalgiris versus Hapoel. This one is all about momentum, or, well, the lack of it for one team. Let's dig in.
Man, these two teams could not be on more different paths right now. You've got Žalgiris, who just looked absolutely dominant at home against Monaco. I mean, it was a defensive clinic. And then you've got Hapoel Tel Aviv, who are just in a total tailspin. They're in a crisis, playing way, way below what they're capable of.
And here's the kicker. You have to look back at their last game. Žalgiris didn't just beat them. They beat them by double digits. And get this, that was when Hapoel's actually playing good basketball. So that tells you everything you need to know about the matchup, right?
So you put it all together. Žalgiris' lockdown defense, their home court, and Hapoel just falling apart. It's kind of a no-brainer, isn't it? Our pick here is a straight-up win for Žalgiris.
Okay, on to the next one. Let's talk Monaco versus Baskonia. This one should be interesting.
This is a classic desperate team at home versus a terrible team on the road situation. So on one side, you have Monaco. Yeah, there's some noise about their finances, but forget that. They are a top-tier team, and they are hungry for wins to get back in that playoff picture. And who are they playing? Baskonia, the single worst away team in the whole EuroLeague. Literally.
And when I say the worst, I'm not exaggerating. Look at this. 1 win in 14 away games. That's just staggering. It's not just a bad streak, it's who they are on the road this season.
So with that insane gap between how these teams play at home versus away, this feels like a huge spot for Monaco. They should be fired up, playing with confidence, and that usually means points on the board. We're not just picking them to win, we're taking Monaco to win by at least 8. Give me Monaco minus 7.5.
All right, now for the main event of the evening. This is a big one, folks. Panathinaikos versus Fenerbahce. Huge playoff implications in this matchup.
You know, you can look at the stats, you can look at recent form, but this whole game hinges on one guy, Kendrick Nunn. His return changes everything for Panathinaikos. With him back in the lineup, they are a completely different animal. We're talking several levels better.
So what's dipping the scales for PAO here? Well, first off, did you see the way they played defense against Real Madrid? They were flying around with so much energy. Plus, Fener's offense has been kind of stuck in the mud lately. And on top of all that, PAO just seems to have their number historically.
So yeah, you add it all up, and it really points to a home win. Look, Fenerbahce's road luck has to run out eventually, right? This feels like the night. We're going with Panathinaikos to get the W.
Okay, let's turn our attention to the late slate. We've got 2 big ones starting at the same time. Let's start with Milano taking on Dubai.
The story from Milano can be summed up in one number, 3. That's a 3-game winning streak they're riding into this one. After looking like they were in real trouble, they've completely turned it around and are finally finding their groove.
And man, this matchup looks perfect for them. We know Milano is tough at home, and they're up against Dubai, who, just like Baskonia, are, well, terrible on the road. Only 3 wins in 14 games away from home. On top of that, Milano's guard should have a field day against Dubai's defense.
For Milano, this is pretty much a must-win game. They needed to stay in the play-in hunt, and it's against a team right there with them. With their current form and playing at home, we like them to not just win, but to cover that tiny 2.5-point spread.
And for the final game of the night, we have Partizan hosting Real Madrid. Okay, look, I know Partizan has looked better lately, but let's be real. Real Madrid has some major advantages here. For one, they're going to be super motivated to end their losing streak. 2, they are just flat out the more talented team. And 3, they're healthier right now. Honestly, that Belgrade atmosphere just doesn't seem to have the same bite it used to. And a focused Real Madrid, they have way too much firepower. I think they come in and make a statement. We're taking Real Madrid to win and cover the 5.5 points.
All right, that's all 5 games. Let's wrap this up and take one last look at our full ticket for the night.
So, here it is, the whole shebang. You can see the pattern, right? We're really trusting the strong home teams, Zalgiris, Panathinaikos, and Milano. And then we're backing 2 really talented squads in Monaco and Real Madrid to take care of business against teams that just can't win on the road.
And there you have it. That's our full breakdown for today's EuroLeague slate. But now I want to hear from you. What's the one pick you feel best about tonight? Let me know down in the comments. And hey, if this helped you out, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Don't forget to check out our sponsors in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.